Day 686. Not the best day today. Actually, kind of stressful, but trying to work through it, I guess, the best I can. And I guess I messed up a little bit, so hopefully time can help make it better. But the rest of the day, I was just trying to get back to work. And settle back into that regular work schedule. There's not a lot of holidays. Well, there's the one holiday next weekend, but probably no time off for a bit. And then looks like our flex schedule is still up in the air as far as what they're going to let us do or not do. Or sorry, as far as what they're going to let us have a flex day in the middle of the week. But just tried to zone in like at work, but it took about an hour mentally just kind of say, okay, you're at work. Start doing the reports, start looking at this and that, and looking at the phone calls, and then you always get the one. It was actually at the end of the day that was kind of out of our practice, our scope of work. I had to go get a manager and be like, can you look at this and tell me what's going on? They've been transferred 3 times already, and they came back to us. And so thankfully we were able to look it up and give them the information they needed, but who knows if they would get transferred back. But did our best. Then went for, let's say, an earlier run. I guess for the rest of the week we're working 8 to 4, so got to get to the park and run a little bit earlier. But for some reason it was crowded, and I'm not sure if it was just because it's the winter break, but there was just a line, just a funnel of people coming from left and right, and just cars 15-20 deep at least, and everyone was just trying to leave, and I was like, I'm just trying to get in, and I go into my usual spot, no one was there. Changed the running shirt, changed the shoes, and then went out on the run, got in, is it like a mile and a half there, mile and a half back, and then I like to run the hill. I don't think I've ran this hill this well since September, right before the Whiskey Row race. This was the one I was using to prepare for the hills up there, and I've gone back I think twice, but I've only ran it 2 or 3 times just because of time constraint, but today I had more time, so I got there and went up it, I think it was 7 times. It was at least 7, and then my left quad started tightening up again, where it was not necessarily numb, but just tight and kind of not responsive. So I just headed back. By the time I finished, it was 5.25 miles. Then I did a few drills, did 2 or 3 strides. Just trying to stay focused and get the legs ready for the faster races. I'm just trying to stay focused on getting some consecutive runs in. And I still have the pull-up challenge I need to do before the new year. I'm still nervous about it, but we'll see what happens. But definitely want to get some more miles in this week. Hoping to get in 6 tomorrow after work. Probably be the same thing. Get out at 4, go back to the park, run 6 miles. Might have some extra daylight, so maybe I can squeeze in an extra mile or two. Come back. I'm actually probably go to the grocery store after that. Get some food, then come back, walk the pup, and then hang out. I keep thinking I might go to the gym, but I sit down, I'm like, oh, I'll go in an hour, and then the Suns game's on, or I'm watching a show, and it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, and just I don't want to do anything else. I want to wind down mentally and physically for the day. But at some point, I'll need to add that in. But that's the day. Did 30 pull-ups. I still feel strong, which is good. I don't feel like I'm suffering too much, but I'd like to get the numbers up with those as well. But that's it for the day. So run your life with health and happiness and have